I am a more milk than cereal person. I like my cereal soggy. You're either somebody who likes more cereal or you like more milk. I love more milk. I'm eating some like Kashi cereal this morning, trying to get my fiber in. And I just got ready. I actually just got this sweater from Uniqlo. I love it. It's 100% cotton. It's called like the soft cotton or something. And it's a collab, I think, with a designer. And they have it in like red, gray. I think there's maybe a white and a brown color. I just picked it up the other day when I was at the mall. And I also got this really nice blue crew neck sweater that is in the same cotton. It's just so soft. And I figured I could already start shopping for fall. That is why I got a couple new sweaters. Even though it's August, it already feels like the weather is changing. Fall will be here soon enough. Today, our plan is to go to this Native Arts and Cultural Festival that is happening in Tacoma. I'm pretty sure we've been to it before years ago, but I'm not sure if that was the exact same festival. It sounds like they will have native art vendors, which I'm really excited to see and support. And they will have like traditional dances, they will have music, and then it's situated in this area that is in between 3 museums in Tacoma. So there is the Washington State History Museum, there's the Glass Museum, and the Tacoma Art Museum. I've been wanting to go to the Tacoma Art Museum for quite some time now, and I just haven't gone. Like I thought about going, I think last week, but I just didn't get to it. And all of those museums are open for free today. So I think we're gonna go to the festival. We'll start there. We'll look at all the beautiful art, and then we will hit up the museums because why wouldn't you? And they're all within walking distance, which is really nice. I'm all dressed up. I'm actually wearing my little polka dot dress that I got a while back. And I'm assuming it's gonna warm up here today, but just looking at the sky right now, it's a little bit cloudy, which is why I have the sweater on. I think it's gonna be a really good day. We are walking back to our car right now because we have to go put more money on the meter. But the arts market is really nice and we're both enjoying it. We were looking at a lot of jewelry vendors and native artwork, and we were able to watch some performances as well, which is really nice, and just listen to music and singing and see traditional dances. And then we went and stopped and got a little drink. We got a little grape poppy. Now we're walking through the University of Washington Tacoma campus just so we can head back to our car, put some more money in the meter, and then go see what else is happening. It looks like there's some vendors at the Glass Museum and food carts. And then we also want to stop by the Tacoma Art Museum as well and see the new artwork. So that is where we're off to right now. You may be wondering, Alexa, why do you have a brand new DJI Osmo Pocket 3 in your hands? That is because my DJI stopped working properly yesterday. I was in my office. I was planning to transfer some files over to my computer and my external hard drive so that I could start editing another video. I go to change the orientation of the screen because I like to see my videos a little bit bigger, and the mechanism that is in the DJI camera just stopped working, and I could no longer flip the screen to be horizontal. It just kept snapping back really quickly. I tried to look up YouTube videos to see if this is like a common thing that happens. It looks like it can happen, but maybe not always. And I also was researching and Googling like how to fix it or what I needed to do or who could fix it, what have you. I came to the conclusion that I just need to buy a brand new camera. And that is because I have been filming so consistently lately, like every day, to be able to produce videos and get them going. So I'm kind of on a roll here. I didn't want to wait to have to send out my computer. I was looking at some hacks to fix the flipping mechanism, but it just felt too clunky for me. I just decided it was probably best if I just buy a new camera. I'm about to travel in just a couple days, and so there really isn't time to fix the camera before then. While it's not the end of the world to stop filming on the camera because the camera still films. I am filming on it right now. My problem is I tend to like the screen horizontal so that I can kind of see everything that is in my kind of line of sight as I'm talking to you guys. I kind of want to see what is behind me, what I'm showing, and make sure that the video looks good and everything's proper and I don't have anything that maybe shouldn't be behind me. These cameras are not cheap. If you've ever looked them up, they are not cheap. I ended up spending, with tax and everything, $440 to get this camera. That does not include the creator combo. I actually have the creator combo, and so that adds a little bit more money on top of it if you choose to buy this camera. What's nice is I already have the pieces of the creator combo and I already have the microphone, and I actually can link it to this new camera. In the meantime, while I'm using this camera, my husband is going to see if he can try to fix this one that I'm filming on right now. If he does, he'll either use the camera or I will still use it and just use it when I'm trying to film multiple points of view. I'm not entirely sure that it can be fixed. I figured we would unbox it together so you can see what comes in this version of the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. So this is what it looks like. Here we are. I just unboxed everything. Let's talk about what it comes with. We have the camera itself, which is already in its carrying case, which is very nice. So it's nice and protected. I can take it out because I want to make sure that it turns on properly and everything looks brand new. It also smells brand new. You'll see the rotating screen has a little sticker on it. Tells you that it's a rotating screen and kind of how it works. I'm actually really glad to have this with the new one. Is a new connecting cord. This is what you use to upload any footage. You connect this to your computer. It is USB-C on both sides, which is very nice. It works perfectly with my Mac laptop. That is what I use to edit all my videos. So that is great. You also can mount this onto the DJI. So again, USB-C connector. The bottom of the DJI also has the USB-C connector. So this is how you connect that cord I just showed you to the actual computer. So that's there, but also you can connect different pieces to the DJI as well. For example, this helps you use the mount for the camera. It has a little screw if you have the stand for the DJI. This is where you put your micro SD card so that you can film your footage and also have it saving to a little cartridge so that you don't lose any of your footage. It comes with a little carrying handle, which is actually awesome because I don't think I have this anywhere. So this is new to me. It looks like you just slip it onto the DJI and you can hold it with your hand, which is awesome. I love when cameras come with that. Now, let's turn it on. Up here in the corner, you can kind of probably see that there's little battery information here. It can tell you when you're on low battery. And then this is a zooming feature. It can do pretty well. Zooming, boom. I'm pretty impressed with how far this can zoom in and also the quality of this camera. That is why I purchased it, because this camera beats any other camera that I have, to be honest. It's funny because the other day I actually was at Best Buy with my husband and I was actually taking a look at getting another camera. And it was not the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 because, of course, I already have that. So I didn't want to buy another one. I was actually looking at the Canon PowerShot V10 camera. It says it shoots in 4K. And I didn't want it to be my main camera, but it had certain features that made me interested in using it, such as how small it was, how I felt discreet it was. It had a built-in stand, and it just seemed like it would be really great for shooting footage when I'm not moving around, but rather just maybe me eating at a restaurant or doing something where I can just use the stand to film. And so I was really interested in that camera. That camera comes out to almost the same price as what I paid for the DJI camera. And so I'm actually really glad I didn't purchase it because I ended up buying a new camera anyways. And I have to say, this is one of the best cameras that I've ever used. I also have the Insta360 Go 3S. I just don't reach for that camera as much. I tried using it the other day just to pull it out and see if I could incorporate some of the footage into my vlog. And it has its own things that I like about it, such as the piece where you can pull out the small part of the camera and mount it to something metal or magnetic. And so that is really cool. That is a really neat feature that no other camera has. And I think that is where like the Insta360 cameras really shine, is with that kind of product. I've just been trying to figure out what other cameras can I use besides my DJI and my iPhone, because I actually incorporate my iPhone 17 Pro videos into my vlogs as well. However, the DJI beats everything. It's just true. I mean, the quality is unmatched, and it is my main vlogging camera, so it felt worth it to me to buy another one.
Spent the morning at a coffee shop in Tacoma, just on our computers working on stuff, and I did some Sudoku puzzles. We're going on a trip next week, so Abe kind of was planning out things we could do on the trip, and I've done my own research as well. He was craving breakfast food, so we're gonna try this restaurant that's been around in Tacoma for a while, but we've never been there before, and we've heard lots of good things, so let's check it out. finished up at our little breakfast spot. I got these hash browns that had bacon on them and also poached eggs. It was really good. It had some hollandaise sauce on it as well. And then Abe got breakfast potatoes and a scrambled, what'd you get? An omelet. He got an omelet. And yeah, it was good to eat something because I was starving by the time that we got there. Now we are walking in the park that's nearby, and we're looking at all of the trees because they all have labels on them, interesting enough, and they say what each tree is. So like we're standing in front of a shortleaf yew tree that was planted in 1895. So that's the tree behind me. So we're walking around just looking at the trees, and we're just kind of taking a little walk. It's been smoky here because there are fires kind of happening in different parts of Washington and Oregon and also up in Canada, which is very unfortunate. And there's been a lot of devastation from that. And so I'm very sad for all those families that have like lost things and all of the nature that's been affected. So we've been getting a lot of the smoke here. It's been pretty smoky the last couple of days, and now it's kind of easing up. I think it's supposed to ease up through the weekend. We're out here in the park and trying to enjoy it as much as we can. I think it's about 80 degrees. It's feeling pretty hot actually, and I'm sweating, but yeah, we're enjoying this. And we just went to the Arboretum, which is in this park as well. And so you can go see the beautiful plants. We just saw lemon trees and monsteras, cacti, all of that. So, and they were also having a little plant sale.
There is a life I lead in this city, hurrying to cut my teeth. I can take what I need to get by. It doesn't make it easy. The other piece of my heart moves slow, somewhere in the great unknown. When I return from the afterglow, will you carry me like I am whole again? Wait, hold on, me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone. Wait, hold on.
It's August and they already have the Halloween store open, so we're gonna check it out.
I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone.
Some new sunglasses a couple of days ago, so I wanted to show you what I got, see what you think, let me know. I ended up buying some sunglasses from this brand Key, so it's Quay. They're also known as Key Australia. What's really nice is the sunglasses came with this bag. I was gonna say it was a leather bag, but I think it's more of like pleather. And just pop this open, so easy, slide the glasses in, and go on about your day. Throw this in your purse or whatever. It also came with a cleaning cloth, which I don't have on me right now, but it came with that. Then the girl who helped me out, she actually threw in an alcohol pad too to get this sticky residue off of the little tag that was on the glasses. So that came with it too. I ended up buying these from Nordstrom. They were having their anniversary sale, so I decided to go look at some of the sunglasses. These ones in particular were not on sale. They actually were just the standard price that they go for online. They ended up being like $70. For me, I've been wanting to invest in some nicer pieces. I just have been wanting to get nicer things that I can keep for a long time. And so that includes my accessories, that includes my clothes. I'm much more conscious about the types of materials that are being used with the clothes that I get. And yeah, so I just wanted to invest in something a little bit nicer. Now for me, the most expensive pair of glasses that I've ever had have been Ray-Bans, and those were gifted to me. When I generally buy sunglasses, I get the really cheap ones. You know, the ones that are $10 to $15 from the store, you know, and they end up being kind of like this like cheapy plastic. They just don't hold up over time. And so I've gotten those through the years, but now I'm at a point where I want to get some different sunglasses, because actually that's one of the things that I love to buy the most. Like if I think about what I've bought through the years, I love clothes and I love sunglasses. That is like my thing. But now I want to have some more classic pieces that I can wear with everything and not just be buying a bunch of sunglasses willy-nilly or a bunch of clothes. Anyways, these are the sunglasses. I got these aviators, which I think aviators are one of the sunglass styles that fit me the best. I've had a number of aviators throughout the years, but they've just been really cheap. Sometimes like the curvature of the lenses is weird, or the shape just, it's almost there, but it isn't. This is what they look like on. I really like how they're super dark at the top and then they get lighter at the bottom. I think that's so stylish. And I love that they're all black. So like black metal on the sides, black to clear lenses. And it's just kind of all one color basically, except for the fading. I was trying on these other ones and they were very similar to this. They were a little bit more expensive. I think they were $95. Also from Key. And they had little gold accents on the side. And then I think it had some gold maybe here in the center or something like that. And I was thinking to myself as I was trying it on, I was like, am I going to like this for everyday use? That's kind of my thought as I'm purchasing things nowadays. Like, am I going to like this for everyday use? Is it going to get multiple wears? Am I going to be grabbing for it a lot? Like, I don't want to just get stuff that I like. I want to get stuff that I love and that I think I'll have for a long period of time. I tried on, I swear, every single pair of glasses that they had in the little stands. And I was there for quite some time deciding between glasses. I thought I was going to get another pair, but then it was too close to one that I had. Yada, yada, yada. Anyways, I ended up getting these. And I'm very happy with my purchase. I think this is going to go with everything. We're actually going on a trip here soon. I think it's going to be perfect for my trip where it's going to be extra sunny and I'm going to look so cute in all my outfits with these sunglasses. Oh, and I don't think I told you the style of the sunglasses. They are the high key sunglasses. And I think they're in the size large. They only come in large and extra large. So I'm pretty sure these are the large ones. So anyways, get them if you also want them.